Now we want to turn to breaking news from Washington. The U.S. Supreme Court has decided not to take up Karen Read's appeal. This likely means at the end of Read's bid to get two of the charges that she's facing dismissed, including second-degree murder. Now, she's been arguing jurors in her first trial actually acquitted her, but did not fill out a verdict slip. Now, she's taken her appeal bid to every court possible, including the nation's highest court. But again, the Supreme Court revealed today that it will not review her case. The decision comes days after the court met to debate whether to do so. Thanks for joining us. I'm Bianca Beltran. Meanwhile, testimony in Read's retrial resumed this morning, and the focus was a controversial Google search that the defense says proves that their client is innocent. NBC 10's Manash Kungwari joins us live from outside of Norfolk Superior Court in Dedham. And Manash, what's the latest?
Well, today was scheduled to be a half day of testimony, and so far only one person has been on the stand, a cell phone data expert that is giving the jury a timeline of events.
Would you kindly introduce yourself to the jury?
Ian Whiffen, a Celebrite forensic expert, on the stand to start week 2 of testimony.
Did you have an opportunity to forensically examine a telephone that was attributed to a person by the name of Jennifer McCabe?
Whiffen was tasked with examining data from the cell phones of Jennifer McCabe and John O'Keefe as part of the investigation into O'Keefe's death. As we know, Karen is accused of killing O'Keefe by backing her SUV into him at 34 Fairview Road in Canton. Karen found him the next morning alongside McCabe.
How long or how's long to die in cold?
For McCabe's phone, Whiffen was asked to look into a Google search she conducted the morning O'Keefe was found. See, both the defense and the prosecution agree McCabe searched how long to die in the cold that morning. But the defense says it was made at 2:27 in the morning, which would mean McCabe knew O'Keefe was dying on the front lawn. But McCabe says she was asked by Karen to Google it after they found O'Keefe's body around 6:30.
As long as Safari doesn't close, then the timestamp will remain the same.
In your opinion, to a reasonable degree of scientific certainty, was that the same tab, that 22740 tab open for Hockomock Sports, was that the same tab that later was used for searches or attempted searches at 6:23:51 and at 6:24 relative to how long or how's long to die in cold?
I believe it was, yes.
Now, I mentioned Whiffen also examined John O'Keefe's phone, specifically the location data, and that's right now what he's talking about on the stand to the jury. We, of course, will keep you updated on what he ultimately has to say. But for right now, reporting live here in Dedham, Manash Kungwari, NBC 10 Boston.